This program contains coarse language and content that may disturb some viewers.
You fight for your area, and as dumb as that sounds to most people, for us out here, it's something to die for.
There's a feud on the streets of Sydney, and the battle lines are drawn between postcodes.
There's a war going on right now. Everyone knows which lines to take. And if you're willing to go that way, you've got to be prepared to go to war.
The conflict is claiming young lives.
There's no rule, there's no guidebook in terms of how to deal with losing a brother.
Rapper A Honcho is wanted for being one of the directors of the bloody feud spills into the heart of
But the full story lies beyond the headlines. It's buried in the rap music of gangs.
Can't be gang talking to feds, they want to talk, we're only aiming their heads.
They talk about we're going to troll the streets, we're going to be armed with knives, we have metal on our hips. If we see you, we're going to come after you.
We go inside a powerful and dangerous criminal hierarchy, revealing how it stretches from bikies and organised crime families all the way down to kids in postcode gangs fighting for their turf.
Why did you stab him?
I don't know much about him, mate, so can't really speak on that.
Well, why did you need to stab him then if you didn't know much about him?
You know, shit happens.
It's Friday evening in Marylands in Sydney's western suburbs. A gang called ML60 has agreed to meet us in a sportsfield car park. For these young men, area pride runs deep.
To be honest, it's just we hold it down for our area, and then anyone that goes against us, same like anyone that goes against your family. Our area is our family. Anyone that goes against us is going against our family.
What's involved in the way that you live?
It's basically kill or be killed, because...
Don't do that shit. No on camera, do not do that shit.
As night falls, other gang members arrive. They're willing to answer more questions, but there are boundaries.
Everything is like red hot for us because we don't lie.
And so you're saying you will answer questions about what is red hot right now?
Yeah, we'll answer some. Depends on how red hot we think it is.
They say they're wearing masks tonight because some of them are charged with serious offences.
Altogether, as a group, we have members that have been charged with GBH, we have members that have been charged with armed robberies, members that have been charged with pursuits, affrays, weapons.
What kinds of weapons?
Mostly knives, hammers.
What do knives and hammers get used for?
What do knives and hammers usually get used for when it's involving violence?
Well, can you tell me?
When it involves violence, usually ends up with blood spilt.
Would you guys carry knives usually?
Sometimes. But ours aren't for protection.
What are yours for?
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
It's been called Postcode Wars because these are gangs from different postcodes, different areas, they represent their area. And the problem is, it's become also normal for them to feel that they have to defend their turf, they have to defend where they live.
18-year-old Oase Menzel is living with the consequences of Sydney's postcode wars. A year ago, he lost his best friend Jason to the violence.
What are the rival areas?
Look, the rival areas are Inner West, Greater West and Southwest Sydney. Yeah, every region has their own little gangs within those regions.
And what is the conflict over?
The conflict's over turf, drugs, money, you know, there's a lot of contributing factors, and you find that these days they're more ruthless, impulsive, you know, they don't regard the public or the community, they just do what they want to do.
Train stations are often flashpoints in the conflict. In 2016, 2 postcode gangs clashed in a brawl at Mount Druitt Station. CCTV shows the moment a Molotov cocktail was thrown into a mob of up to 100 people. Since then, the feud between rival areas has continued. There have been at least 6 deaths in the past 4 years. The most recent was the stabbing of a 17-year-old at this year's Easter show. Oase is fighting to stop further deaths. In the aftermath of his friend's alleged murder, he set up an organisation called Youth Against Violence.
I don't want to see another young person. You know, it hurts me every time that I hear that another young person has been, you know, killed by another young person because of postcode gangs, because of petty disagreements. I relive that, and I'm like, well, I'm trying my best to do something to stop it. But a lot of people are just normalising this. Yeah, okay, kids are getting stabbed. Well, what's new? Like, no, not what's new. Get up, do something about it. Acknowledge that it's a problem first, then step up and do something about it.
Oase's friend, 16-year-old Jason Galligan, was allegedly bashed to death in a prolonged attack that a magistrate has described as torture. Police allege his attackers were seeking gang notoriety, forcing Jason to denounce rivals in a video posted to social media.
So in the video that was circulated around, he was told multiple times to denounce the gang, multiple times. Why he was still getting hit, he was told to denounce that gang.
How do you deal with that, knowing that those are the allegations?
We never wanted to believe it was Jason, and we still can't believe it's him. You know, out of all people, you know, he never was a violent person, never was a rough person. Probably one of the gentlest people I knew, you know? Doesn't make sense.
At Granville in Sydney's West, 19-year-old Demons and his crew are showing us their home turf.
We used to have like 5 families living this beach, bro.
They formed a bond growing up together as kids.
We used to like sleep head to toe, like down the hallway, like heaps of kids. We used to run amok. But yeah, this is where everything started.
These guys call themselves AMN, which stands for Any Means Necessary.
So, see, me and my brothers, yeah, like we came into this world just chasing money and stuff, you know. One thing went to another, You meet new people try and do these things, you know? And we can't become friends and, you know, we build a good bond. And what happens when someone's trying to get your friend, you know, you want to back him up, you know? Just as a good friend would, you know? You can hear the sirens going off around here. Yeah. Non-stop, bro, non-stop. Oh yeah, city of Fairfield.
At a local train station, Demons tells us about the brutal reality of postcode politics.
Yeah, a lot of shit goes down here.
Is it dangerous for you to cross over into certain areas in Sydney?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. We all know there's like conflict in West Sydney. There's a war going on right now. So yeah, everyone knows which lines to take. And if you're willing to go that way, you know, you got to be prepared to go to war, you know.
Demons was only recently released from juvenile detention. Last year, he stabbed a 20-year-old 7 times in the neck, chest and back with a box cutter.
Can you tell me about the stabbing that you were involved in? What happened there?
You know, just personal beef, eh? Just had a problem with one of my brothers and one thing went to another. It was over me or him, you know? He's in the wrong area at the end of the day.
You were carrying a knife that day?
I didn't know I was. I didn't know I was carrying straight out.
What do you mean you didn't know?
Like, I just reached inside my bag and there was there was something there, so.
CCTV obtained by Four Corners shows Demons and his friend approaching their victim. They ask him where he's from before attacking him.
Given what happened to you, given you were locked up for that, would you think twice before doing that again?
Not really. Like I said, like my brothers are my brothers, you know? Loyalty stands. And so, like, yeah, I would, like, you know, make sure I do it better next time.
A sense of belonging is central in this ongoing conflict.
You see it on people's faces when they hear Manjut. You can tell there's a problem. And I guess that's why we start being like, bro, we love this hood.
Franny Loco's been a feared gang leader for most of his adult life.
You fight for your area, you know, and as dumb as that sounds to most people, for us out here, it's something to die for, you know. Yeah, like, for me personally, I've never felt Australian, you know, and I was born here, but I've always felt like a Manjut, you know, like this is my home.
The 30-year-old turned to the streets when he was a teenager to escape being sexually abused by a male relative at home. Gang violence got him locked up in prison for almost a decade.
I still get the thoughts, I still get the want to be violent and all this stuff, but now I just kind of rebuke it straight away. Back in the day, I used to just sit there daydreaming about the day that I die, you know, walking into enemies. Like, it was like an honor for me to die, you know, like I just wanted to walk into an enemy prison, you know, like 20 or 30 of them and just let them beat me to death and just try my best, you know, so.
Franny lives with his nan in Housing Commission in the home he grew up in.
Yeah, you're all right. It's coming. It's not much to see, to be honest. The messy laundry. But this is my prison cell. I call it my prison cell. So yeah,
So
pretty
you put
much.
your bed against the wall
Yeah,
during the day?
just like how we do in jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just so you can get under the mattress for us, because you can go in if you want. Nothing special, but it's home. I like it.
When he was in prison, Franny founded one of Australia's most ruthless gangs, Outcast.
Yeah, he just outcast. OC on my neck.
Do you have any on your back?
Yeah, just this one, OC on the back.
So OC means a lot to you then?
Yeah, means a lot, yeah. Even though like I'm out of the gang, but like I said, you can't kind of like, the love for those boys are still there.
His first tattoo was his postcode.
The postcode tattoo that you have, what was the reason behind getting that one?
Like I said, man, I was proud and still am proud, man, you know. And that's why I can tell why these kids are doing these things out here. You know, they're just continuing that same culture, but now it's like I'm older, I understand there's a bigger picture than postcodes.
Franny says things have changed since he was on the streets. Social media fame is now a driver of the violence.
It's just the same things from pride and ego, but nowadays it's on a global platform. All I've got to do is go get a knife and be like these brothers in the local area, you know, and be a gangster. And I feel like that's where the shift started happening. I feel like all the kids are just, you know, they're just so drawn to fame and they're so drawn to the attention.
A long-standing rule of life in a gang is don't talk about the crimes committed. But a new subculture has turned that code on its head.
They say that the gang don't drill, cause do ski done this on the main road. Have a chef they deal on the back road, don't like go get chef like chef bro. I'll shoot to Marissa cause lay low, but fuck them and do juice to my days though.
A violent genre of rap known as drill is being used by gang members to gain notoriety.
Back to the stolen whip, rainbows and fleeks.
Drill music, by its, I guess, nature, it's a darker form of rap music. The basis of drill music is that unless you have actually done the crime, so unless you've actually done the act that you are singing about, you generally can't sing about that act. That's the difference between rap music, where you could sing about an incident that's occurred or bring a social injustice to light, but whereas drill is really about, I've done this.
I back my shank and you pull yours and see who will take off first.
Police say drill music has fueled tensions between warring gangs.
This is a different view.
In 2019, in particular, we saw an escalation of violence between the two groups, the Inner West group and the Greater West group, and they both subscribed to two different rap groups at the time, and some of the music was about a tit for tat type scenario, and there was some baiting going on.
The tit for tat started with a deadly brawl in 2018. CCTV from that night shows two rival groups armed with weapons clashing with each other in an underpass in Sydney's west. A 20-year-old named Tino Henry was stabbed in the brawl. He died within minutes.
That incident in particular was a very vicious, violent assault that led to the stabbing death of that individual. And then the music that was written about that incident obviously just fueled the fire that was already there.
JM, I'm a 1-4 veteran, boss on my hood cause I back my section. When I met the streets and slapped that thing, lad, I knew I found my obsession.
When the Mount Druitt gang-affiliated group 1-4 released this track, The Message,
get down when I grip that steel, hands up when I bring that hammer.
It was seen as taunting their rival's 21 district about Tino's death.
I got friends looking at 10, you watch yours get put in a box. 21 what? But one got knocked. Ha, I guess that makes them 20.
3 months after the message came the reply.
From the right in my X5 with the pump beyond the side. Disrespect, fallen soldiers, that's straight suicide.
21 District returned fire with their own track.
About that life, we got your message, but this is the reply.
If we see a criminal offence committed, we will act on the criminal offence. But it's a very fine line between freedom of speech and someone inciting violence against another. And we should always protect the freedom of speech element, without a doubt.
Have you found any clear examples yet of where the drill music has incited violence?
Not the music. I'd probably say not the music itself, but it certainly fuels I guess the tension between the groups.
Real 60 shit, you know the vibes. Tell that side to stop capping on the internet, bro.
A major artist on the police radar is rapper A Honcho. Earlier this year, he filmed a music video in enemy territory.
It's still 30 up on 30, fuck the ops and shots. Do them dirty, I'll be lurking on their blocks, red dots. Can't be gang talking to feds, they wanna talk, we're only aiming their heads.
The 25-year-old is a member of Sydney's notorious Alameddine family. Police allege their crime network is responsible for drug importation, money laundering, kidnappings and public shootings.
Bloody feud spills into the heart of Sydney's CBD.
His music videos play up the media attention he and his family receive.
This morning, Ali Yunus handed himself in, charged with unrelated matters.
But he rarely gives interviews.
A Honcho has a very tight-knit circle of friends. He doesn't really trust a lot of people outside of that world.
One of the few journalists to interview A Honcho is Mahmood Fazal from the ABC's Background Briefing.
He doesn't often trust the media because of the way his family's been represented in the news.
Mahmood was previously a member of an outlaw motorcycle club. Over the past 3 years, he's extensively reported on the drill scene.
I built rapport with him over a number of years, but a lot of that rapport was based off my background. I was mixed in with the streets when I was young. And so based off that and having long conversations with him, I built and earned his trust over a number of years.
We meet A Honcho, whose real name is Ali Yunus, outside court on the morning of a bail hearing.
Hi, I'm Grace.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
He's just been granted permission to travel to Canberra to perform his first headline show.
It just proves that I'm like nothing, no dramas happen at my shows, nothing, you know. It's just going there, doing my show, giving the fans what they want, and come back home, you know. Everyone's having a good time.
A Honcho is charged with affray, reckless grievous bodily harm, and assault with the intent to participate in a criminal group. He's pleaded not guilty.
What have been your bail conditions to date?
Curfew, reporting, daily. I'm not allowed in licensed premises unless it's work-related. I'm not allowed to associate with a few people.
Can't associate with a lot of people. Yeah. Can't leave New South Wales. His passport surrendered. Can't enter any international domestic point of departure. Very, very stringent bail conditions, yeah.
Yeah, so these are quite harsh conditions then.
Very, very harsh conditions, yes.
A Honcho is banned from associating with members of the Alameddine organised crime network, including his own cousins.
Obviously, my family, they've all been charged. They're all like majority of my boys are in jail, and the news and telegraphs and all the media label us as the most dangerous crime family in the country. You know, it's obviously like, and I'm part of that allegedly. You know what I mean?
The syndicate is allegedly involved in a deadly feud with Sydney's other major crime family, the Harmsies. The conflict is part of a gangland war that's seen at least a dozen killings in the past 2 years, as well as other drive-by shootings. One of them targeted A Honcho's cousin in his home suburb of Marylands.
Yeah, this is Marylands Park over here. As you can see, there's cops everywhere.
Yeah, there are a lot of police around.
Yeah, as soon as you enter, you just see it.
Does it make you nervous seeing a cop car?
There's nothing to be nervous about. I'm not doing the wrong thing, so it's not like I'm riding around with anything or anything illegal.
A Honcho wants to show us the house he grew up in.
Everyone was together back then. We were all allowed to like speak to each other. I was allowed to associate with my cousins back then.
He was a teenager when he had his first interaction with police.
This is my first raid was here, to be honest.
Your first raid by police?
Yeah, it was in here. They served me with a FPO order.
What's that?
Fire prohibition order. It's like you're not allowed to carry no guns. It's a firearm prohibition order. That's what it's called. I got served my firearm prohibition order when I was 18. Yeah, I was pretty young, and they raided my house, looking for guns.
Did they find any?
Nah, I don't carry guns.
How many times do you think you've been raided?
I couldn't tell you. It's been too many, straight out.
You've lost count.
Yeah, lost count. I've been raided just here in this townhouse like over 6-7 times, and then at my house after this, probably the same. House after that, the same. And then house after that, the same. I've moved like 3-4 times after that, and I've been raided or like numerous times.
And when was the last time?
About 2 months ago. Yeah.
Police search warrant, open the door! Police search warrant, open the door!
In New South Wales, a specialised police squad called Raptor is responsible for disrupting organised crime networks. The unit is led by Acting Assistant Commissioner Jason Weinstein.
We have prevented a number of homicides from occurring, and certainly a range of kidnappings and other offences. Raptor is solely focused and targeted on those individuals who are facilitating, whether it's from the street level all the way through to the top end of the organised crime element.
A Honcho has claimed to us that he and his family are being severely harassed by police. What's your response to that?
No, I'd say that's not the case at all.
Why are you targeting him?
So I make no apologies for the targeting of those who associate themselves with organised crime. Again, we do it in a lawful manner. Now, if Mr. Yoons is one of those individuals, then yes, I'd say make no apologies for that. But if Mr. Yoons is not associating with the elements of organised crime, then I would expect that he doesn't have any attention from the New South Wales Police Force.
At the heart of Sydney's gang war is a ruthless battle to dominate the nation's drug trade. Bricks of cocaine and other narcotics imported into Australia are processed at secret locations that are constantly changing, known as trap houses. Police say kids in postcode gangs are being used by organised crime as foot soldiers.
Essentially, they're being groomed. They're being groomed for a life of crime. They desensitise, they gain their trust, they offer them reward, make them feel wanted and belonging to something, and then they will abuse that trust.
Four Corners has uncovered a link between postcode gangs and Sydney's organised crime networks in a shooting late last year. 4 alleged associates of the Alameddines were targeted outside this gym. The bullets narrowly missed children in a creche next door. We can reveal one of the alleged gunmen is a 24-year-old nicknamed Freddie. He's been a high-profile member of the Mount Druitt Postcode gang. Police allege Freddie was hired by Ibrahim Hamzi, who was targeted in an attempted hit only months prior. One of the young men accused of planning that shooting is A Honcho's good friend Joseph Vakai, seen here in a music video. He's pleaded not guilty. Police allege Vakai is a senior member of a street gang called KVT.
The KVT are a group of Pacific Islander youth that were definitely used for the purpose of muscle for one of the crime families in southwest Sydney.
Police say the KVT gang is part of the Alameddine crime network.
Some of them have moved from, I guess, the foot soldier element within that gang into probably what I would call the middle structure of that crime family. And they might facilitate the movement of drugs, the storage of firearms. They may go and do kidnappings on behalf of that organised crime family.
Police have alleged A Honcho is key to recruiting young gang members into the Alameddine crime network. We wanted to ask him about it. On the day of our interview, a high-ranking member of the network attends in person. He was one of the men shot at outside the gym last year. A condition of the interview is that we're not allowed to use his name or show his face. Are you responsible for recruiting any new gang members into the Alameddine crime network?
No, 100% not.
What about members of KVT? Police allege that the Alameddines use KVT gang members as foot soldiers.
I don't know what that is.
So do you deny it, or you just...
Yeah, I don't...
Respond back, Ali. I just want to remind you that KVT is not a gang.
From the sidelines, the associate frequently interjects.
That's an absolute cop-out. Get angry about that.
Yeah, that is bullshit. Like, there's no evidence on that.
They flatly deny the Alameddines are a crime family.
Make it very clear that the Alameddine organised crime network does not exist. It's a police-made thing.
Yeah. There's no criminal network. There's nothing like that. It's just that's something that the police have made up or the media have made up. There's no such thing of it. There's no crime network.
One of the most sensitive topics is the whereabouts of A Honcho's best friend, Mahmood Zakaria. Police have described him as a lieutenant of the Alameddine crime network. As one of Australia's most wanted fugitives, he has an arrest warrant for conspiracy to murder. Do you know where Mahmood Zakaria is now?
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's a silly question. Funny question, you know, it's silly.
Why is it funny? It's a serious question though, because police are looking for him. It is said that he's fled the country. So, do you know where he is?
No.
Would you say if you did?
No comment.
While A Honcho refuses to answer questions about real-life crime, he insists his lyrics are authentic.
Don't play around, I already told them who's next. They're shooting sixes in their vid, so watch 6 in his chest.
Has it helped your music career having your family's notoriety associated with you?
I mean, it has helped because people know that I'm not a fake rapper, or people know that, like, when I rap, you're hearing realness, you know? You're not hearing no fake shit. I come from that environment, so I would say I'm the realest rapper that this country's got. Most dangerous? I don't know, that's for the audience to decide.
to film with A Honcho one last time. At his show in Canberra, the VIP section is filled with his crew. Some of them are known to police. There are also alleged members of the KVT gang, including a rapper known as NASA Nova, who gets charged with assault just days later. It's rare for performances like this to go ahead. Police have previously advised venues to cancel drill gigs.
We wouldn't let a domestic violence offender go out and sing a song about what they want to do to a partner and commit acts of violence. We would never allow that. We wouldn't accept it socially. And I don't know why we would accept that we would let groups go along and sing about baiting another side, right, to commit an act of violence.
Most people that make drill music came from a violent background. It's not by choice, it's by environment.
I pray that you come back home. I have war in London, but I want some more. My ops and cops can verify that we should get round it day and night. Smoke weed till my head goes numb. When they see us, man, they run.
There's no denying the violence in drill, but artists say the music is misunderstood.
Talk of postcodes, but own none. I got 2 plots in 2 districts, and a few bad beats telling me to miss this, huh?
For Martin Muir, drill is helping him process his grief. His younger brother Mac had just launched his music career when he was allegedly murdered. On the night of his death, Mac took part in a home invasion allegedly targeting a member of a rival postcode gang before he was chased down and killed.
Being from Western Sydney, it's growing up, like, for most of us, it was somewhat, not necessarily hard to stay out of trouble because it's possible, but you face a lot of conflict. Conflict leads to more conflict, unfortunately, so yeah.
Martin, who raps under the name Just M, has set up a record label in his brother's honour. He uses rap to help young men get off the streets and out of the court system.
Music is like therapy, so for me, writing music helped me through a lot of bad times. That's the best way to say it. So, yeah, instead of going out there making situations worse, pursue music, because I feel like since the incident with my brother, I found music to be the best form of outlet for me.
Do you think the criticism about it is fair?
No, you can't criticize someone's upbringing. If someone's had a rough time growing up, that's not in your hands to control.
Let Grace hold them, yeah.
This month marks the 2-year anniversary of Mac's death.
There's no rule, there's no guidebook in terms of how to deal with losing a brother. So as you grow as a person, you find ways to deal with. I guess lucky for me, I found music to be the first thing that sort of came and helped me. And I guess from there onwards, it led to me helping other people. I don't know where it's going to take me from there.
Sit on the side. So get in.
Yeah,
hang out.
The lighting's better this side.
Yeah.
Oh, is this side that way?
Many of the gang members we've met are aspiring drill artists.
Hey,
Yeah. No, we don't stop and hesitate, brother. We fully automatic. We got hollers, we got backs, brother. Fully causing havoc. Fuck, hey. Do it again. Run the back, run the back.
19-year-old Demons is in southwest Sydney tonight filming a freestyle rap for his social media.
No, we don't stop and hesitate, brother. We fully
Demons says he's trying to leave gang life behind to focus on his music. But that's not easy when his music is about his crimes. In this track, he's rapping about the stabbing he committed last year.
Is there a pressure to keep creating street cred for yourself, to keep committing violent acts in order to keep your music going?
I mean, for me, like, you know, like...
Music doesn't have to be violence all the time.
Like, we are making new music, you know, like, other than all the violence and stuff, away from all the violence, you know, like, we're trying to go legit.
It must be hard, though, when so much of drill is about that.
Yeah, it is.
Like, Western Sydney, we do have a dark past, you know, like, it does run deep, you know. Now it's time for us to speak about it sometimes.
In the law we trust, but we first trust the stainless. Cutthroat, in your throat, leave the scene, tape it.
Come on.
Come on. I fucking finally got it, bro. Fuck this, bro.